Sports Vibes. Thank you for vibing with me. A little bit under the weather, y'all, but we're going to give God the glory because I'm here. I'm able to speak to y'all. I'm not going to be too long, but God bless to everybody that's in the building. Make sure when you come in the building, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We are going live for some primetime games. We're also going live for every Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. And I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. Now, a few different things we're going to talk about. I don't even know where to start, to be honest with you, because we're going to start with the Brian Flores news, I guess. We'll start with the Brian Flores news, because at the end of the day, that's the talk of the day. And Vikings extend DC Brian Flores. Vikings need to trade Jordan Addison to the Bills. And I mean every word I said and then some. Because I know some people are going to be like, Mike, why do you want to trade Jordan Addison? And I'm going to give you my opinion. Whether you agree with me or not, that's a different story when it comes to Jordan Addison being traded to the Bills. There's a lot of reasons why, and I'm going to get to it. Shout out to Mike in the building. If they did, they got really lucky. He has zero reason to stay around with all the up. Yes, this is the thing, bro. This is the issue. He did sign. He has a contract, really. Pretty much it's a contract waiting for him if he doesn't find a head coaching job. That's all it is. The Vikings said, we're going to be proactive. The details of the contract is not out there on social media. They're not putting it out there, the numbers. But I'm pretty sure he's going to be one of the highest paid coordinators in the NFL if he stays with the Vikings. The thing about it is that's only if he doesn't find a head coaching job, Mike. If he finds a head coaching job, he's hasta luego. He's hasta luego. He's hasta la vista. He's adios. It's a wrap. He ain't staying with the Vikings if he finds a head coaching job. There's a lot of jobs out there, and I know he got like a second interview with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Ravens, I believe, are still available. Who else? There's a couple of teams available still. So we got a long off season to go. And there's still a high chance for him to leave. But I like the fact that the Vikings are telling him, we want you to be in the purple and gold. And if you don't find a head coaching job, this is the place to go. Ain't no other place to go besides in Minnesota. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. Appreciate it. Make sure y'all hit the like button when you come in the building. The Bills would be such a good match for him. Stop trying to take my defensive coordinator, bro. I'm already talking about Jordan Addison going to the Bills. What more do you need? Do you need everybody? Like, you don't need my defensive coordinator, bro. No. It would be a good fit, though. It would be a good fit. That defense will be very good, or they'll be way better than they have been. I'll tell you that. And Josh Allen will have a defense that can really play. No disrespect to the defense that they have these last few years, but Brian Flores is such a great defensive-minded coach. Yeah, he'll turn that defense around like that, to be honest with you. But yeah, so it's a big if with the Brian Flores news. It's a big if with the Brian Flores news, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a guaranteed that he's staying with us. According to Tom Pelissero, NFL Network, Flores is still considered a candidate for the open jobs in Pittsburgh and Baltimore, but he'll have a job in Minnesota if those teams look elsewhere. So, according to Tom Pelissero, it's Pittsburgh and Baltimore. So those are the teams. So he's a strong candidate for those two teams. And but yeah, they signed him to an extension in case he does not land a head coaching job. So, ladies and gentlemen, everybody that's in the building, shout out to Daniel. Everybody in the building, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button so we can get this out there. Please make sure you double tap, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Yes, Brian Flores did sign a contract with the Vikings, but that's if he doesn't find a head coaching job. And I made it short and I said the but and the if, the big if. The big if is where I'm concerned about, y'all. Shout out to Daniel in the building. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you, my brother. He said naturally, what's up, Rock? What's up, Rock? What's up with you? Naturally, he's a big candidate for the best teams. Yeah. And I just feel like Brian Flores turned this defense around. If you're a Minnesota Viking fan and you feel like Brian Flores didn't do his job, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. And what Kevin Gates be saying, I'm sorry. I'm so not sorry because what it was prior to Brian Flores, the Donna Shell defense, until what it is right now, a top 3 defense with no giant names. We don't have a Myles Garrett. We don't have these big time players on this team. Yes, we have some. We got some. We got some dogs. Don't get it twisted. But we don't got no. We don't got these superstar defensive players. We don't, and we still top 3 defense in total defense in the whole entire NFL. So that's the thing. He makes the coaching adjustments to what he has, and the defense flourished. The defense flourished. It did not give up all season long, and that's why they're number 3 in total defense. Yes, they bent, but they didn't break. Yes, they probably had like a couple of games where you're like, oh my gosh, this defense ain't looking good. But for the most part, this defense was top 10 this whole entire season. It was probably one time they was out of the top 10. And they went right back to the top 10 the next game. So this defense does not give up. Regardless of the offense not being good this whole entire season, this defense did not give up on the fans. It didn't give up on their defensive coordinator and Brian Flores. So we got to give credit when credit is due. Flores and the D were the rock. Oh, yeah, they definitely was, Mike. Definitely was. You guys should go get Hendrickson from the Bengals. The pass rush would be crazy. Oh my goodness. People don't know nothing about Hendrickson, man. They don't know about that ball. The Bengals, I don't know what his statistics was last year, Mike. He's a straight up dog. I would love to get Hendrickson, but what would you have to give up to get him? You know what I mean? What would you have to give up to get him? And I would love to get him. Don't get it twisted, but I don't see that happening. I would love to get him though. I think that'd be awesome. Trey Hendrickson, is he a free agent? Oh, he's a free agent now. Oh, he's a free agent. Okay, he's a free agent. Okay. Everybody in the building, make sure you hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yeah, I'm a little bit under the weather, but I'm live. I'm going to be live for a little bit. Now, I'm not going to be live for too long, but we're going to talk about the Vikings and what's going on right now with the Brian Flores, and we're going to talk about Jordan Addison as well. We're going to trade. Hey, listen. I say this with all the respect in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Don't take this the wrong way. Ain't nobody perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. And the Chargers were dropped by the state. So I'm good with all that. But since it's dropped by the state, this gives us all the opportunity in the world to trade him to the Buffalo Bills. Trade Jordan Addison to the Bills. Josh Allen and Jordan Addison. I said he'll have like 1,400 receiving yards. And I said 15 touchdowns. And I said, and I brought it back to 12. Honestly, I could see him having 15 receiving touchdowns from Josh Allen because Josh Allen is that good of a quarterback. So let me get back to Brian Flores. I'm going to keep going back and forth. But shout out to Angel in the building. But yeah, I would definitely sign Trey Hendrickson. Yes, heck yeah. Vibes, cheers, my guy. What's going on? Yeah, I'm getting there, man. I got my ginger drink and everything. I'm just chilling right now. I'm not trying to be in everybody's face and my kid's face. My daughter has something's going around in the schools, man. And my daughter has like an ear infection, so she just went to the doctors today. And so she's going through it. She got the antibiotic and everything. And it's hard, man. When your kids are sick, you sick too, your kids are sick, it's not a good feeling. But I'm not as sick. I don't got an ear infection. That's way worse than what I got. I just got congestion and whatever, runny nose and coughing and sneezing. That's nothing compared to an earache. If you ever had an earache before, that ain't no joke, man. It ain't no joke. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. Appreciate y'all. They had him for a 1-year deal. Yeah, last year. Okay. Yeah, I would love to get Hendrickson. Straight up. It depends on the money. Let's go. He should be a head coach, to be honest. Hey, nighttime. They not going to let that man be a head coach, bro. That man ain't going to be a head coach of the Vikings. That's Kevin O'Connell until further notice. And I know Kevin O'Connell is saying to himself, like, please don't go, brother. We need you here. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if they lose Brian Flores, I'm going to keep my comments to myself. If they lose Brian Flores, I'm going to keep my comments to myself. I'm going to say it one more time. If we lose Brian Flores, I'm going to keep my comments to myself. Kevin O'Connell better step his game up because the defense ain't going to. And listen, I know we might bring somebody in and we going to think he going to be better. We'll see. I'm not saying it won't be better. but it's a high possibility it won't be a top 3 defense. I tell you that right now. And a lot of pressure will be on Kevin O'Connor. It's still gonna be a lot of pressure on him, even if we keep Brian Flores. But it makes stability is what you need, though. You know what I mean? Stability is what you need. You need stability with the coaching. And so if you're able to keep Brian Flores, it gives you a better chance. You know what I mean? But this is if he doesn't get a head coaching job, y'all. It's a big if. This is the biggest if, one of the biggest if for the Minnesota Vikings in a very long time when it comes to defensive coordinator. Let me get to the comments. Why trade Addison? Oh, why trade Addison? Let me tell you why we should trade Addison. I'm going to keep it all the way real with you. I'm going to keep it real with you. All right, Addison is a very good wide receiver. Let me just say that. He's super young. He's super talented. But I don't think the Vikings are going to give him that contract. I don't think the Vikings are going to give him the contract that's well deserved because he is a very good wide receiver. And the reason why they're not going to give him that contract, they already got Justin Jefferson, so that makes it better that if we did trade him for a first round pick. I look at it like this. Do you want to keep him knowing that you're not going to re-sign him? So you might as well get something for him right now, because I don't see the Vikings re-signing him to like what would he ask for? He's a second string wide receiver, but he could be a first string wide receiver on a lot of different teams. Jordan Addison is really good. So but this is why. I'm gonna give you my honest opinion though. They're not going to give him the contract because it's too risky. As much as I love Jordan Addison, as much as I love that the Chargers were dropped, would you, if you was the owner of the Vikings, would you give him the bag? Because more money could be more problems. Say we give him $100 million contract, right? Then I'm not saying it's going to happen, but say hypothetically something did happen. I don't know, man. It's a little risky. It's a little risky to me. No, it's actually really risky to me. I say trade him to a team that really needs a wide receiver. If it's not the Bills, the Chiefs, or another team that needs a wide receiver, Patrick Mahomes don't got no dang on wide receivers either. So either Josh Allen or either Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes. And I guarantee you, Jordan Addison, he can't really say too much going to those franchises, especially to the Chiefs, because they got Super Bowls. And they're going to be like, yo, young man, you get in line. You feel me? With Josh Allen and the Bills, they got debatably one of the best quarterbacks in the game. Debatably the best quarterback in the game. So, hey, young man, I'm Josh Allen. Make sure you know what it is. Leadership and culture. So, I say try to get a first round pick while you can. That's how I look at it. Yeah, well, thank you, Rock. Appreciate it. Because they don't want to pay him. That's Mike. I didn't even read your comment. Thank you for that comment, though. Yo, Mike, what's good? The earache is usually a sore throat. Yes, my daughter had a sore throat, and then now she has an earache. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yup, you're right. You're right. What's going on, Gok? Let's hope Steelers and Ravens screw up on coaching hiring. I hope so. Bad apple. Yes, that's pretty much what it is. And everybody in the building, hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Can we get 10 likes on the live stream? All I'm asking is for 10 likes. I'm not going to be live for that long, but can I get 10 likes on the live stream? If you haven't already, make sure you double tap, hit the like button, and also hit the subscribe button. We are going live for every Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And we're also going live for primetime games. We will be live for the AFC Championship game and the NFC Championship game. If everything works out, I should be live. He is good. Yeah, he's very good. 13-13. But the issue is, do you think the Vikings are going to give him that bag? You're going to have to pay Jordan Addison. It's not going to be a $70 million. It's going to be $100 million, in my opinion. Plus, probably. I don't know. He's really good, y'all. He just had a down season this year. And we haven't had the best play calling, and we haven't had the best quarterback play. So everybody's numbers has been down in 2025. If he goes to Josh Allen, they're getting a bona fide number one receiver that can pretty much one of the best route runners in the game, and he's a touchdown machine. Josh Allen would put up some numbers you probably wouldn't even think is possible. Probably, I don't know. I ain't gonna put him as like Terron Owens type greatness, but he's a very good wide receiver though. But not wanting to pay him could be reasons other teams don't want to pay him. That is true. But there's teams that are desperate for a wide receiver. We know the Bills are desperate for a wide receiver. Things need new quarter. Yeah, things need new quarterback. Yup. Great receiver. Yup. Chiefs would be the best place. They're decent at handling problems and diva receivers because Reed has all the man. I get it, man. But I honestly want him to go. I honestly want him to go to the Bills more than anything because I want to see him with like a great. I know Patrick Mahomes is a great quarterback as well, but I want him to go to the Bills because the Bills need him in the worst way. Their wide receivers are not good, man. And I say that respectfully to all the Bill fans in the building. The Bills wide receivers are not good at all. I'm trying to be nice. Let me not say that. They're not the best. I'll say that. They're more third strings and second stringers, all of them. All of them. All of them. And maybe even fourth string. Flores would be dumb not to accept it. Yes. And I agree. I think he will accept the head coaching job if he gets the head coaching, if they offer him the head coaching job. He did have the second interview with Pittsburgh, so that is the team that's the favorite, in my opinion, to sign him. You want to go where you're wanted, right? So if the Steelers want him, he's going to be a Steelers. He's going to go to the Steelers. The better job to me, I don't know, because both jobs are good. Like I think the Steelers are one of the best organizations in football, so you can't go wrong. The only issue when you go with the Steelers is you don't know who your quarterback is going to be. So you got to figure out who your quarterback is. If you go with the Ravens, you already got your franchise quarterback. He's a two-time MVP, and you got some dogs on defense as well. You got some dogs on defense with Pittsburgh as well, but I love the Pittsburgh Steelers because they really they don't just fire head coaches. Like if you're productive and you're good, they're gonna keep you for a long time. Mike Tomlin, they said 19 seasons. He never had a losing season. He got one Super Bowl, but in 19 seasons, never had a losing season. That's pretty consistent. But if he would have got a couple more Super Bowls, I think that he'll still be the coach of the Steelers. And like I said, some people need new scenery. I think sometimes players and coaches need to go to another team. Addison got to go. Bills would be I think he'll be a good fit with the Bills. Who's going to the Rams or Seahawks? Who's going, Rams or Seahawks? You know what, man? I keep going back and forth. I think I'm going to go Rams. See, my homie's a Rams fan. It's hard for me to go against the Rams. But it's hard for me to go against the Seahawks as well. It's a 50-50 coin flip to me, man. I feel like the Seahawks will win, but it sucks because I'm going against my homie's team, though. Not really cheering for the Seahawks, but I think the Seahawks are just a better overall team. But the one thing that the Rams have, the better coach, more experience, the better quarterback, and they know how to win. They know how to win. So, am a Vikings fan? Oh, okay, shout out to you, Mr. All Minnesota. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you. Welcome to the YouTube channel. We go live a lot. We go live for every single game with the scoreboard and everything, and we also will be going live for primetime games as well. Salute to each and every one of y'all that's in the building. Appreciate y'all. Who's going to Rams in the house? The Rams in the house. Shout out to my guy. He's a Rams fan. Hey, listen, I made a lot of predictions, and I've been wrong all year. And I'm going to start with the Vikings. I said the Vikings were going to win the NFC North Division. I said my Vikings were going to win the Super Bowl this year. And I'm wrong. But guess what? I can admit when I'm wrong. But next season's going to be different. When it comes down to it, next season in 2026, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be so much different. I know this season ain't over yet. When it comes to the Super Bowl didn't happen, the AFC Championship game, the NFC Championship game didn't happen. But I'm just thinking to the future for a little bit, y'all. Just bear with me for a little bit. I'm just thinking about the future just a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if Brian Flores stays, and we somehow figure out this the play calling offensive coordinator when it comes to Kevin O'Connell, is he going to call the plays or what? And we figure out this quarterback situation is J.J. McCarthy going to be the starting quarterback or not? Is it going to be Mac Jones? Don't act like you don't know my name. Ain't nothing changed. Or is it going to be Joe Burrow? You know what I'm saying? Or is it going to be Justin Herbert? Or is it going to be someone that we didn't even think about? I'm just putting it all out there. All options are on the table. I don't even care about the cap situation. I feel like they can make it work. I don't care about none of that cap situation that everybody talking about. If they want Joe Burrow, they going to make it happen. If Joe Burrow is on the trade block, they're going to trade for him if they really want him. I'm trying to tell you. I know he has a no trade clause, but imagine him throwing to his ex-teammate, LSU, Justin Jefferson. I'm just saying, y'all. So I know people be trying to say I'm delusional. I am a delusional Viking fan, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a delusional, and I take that as a compliment, y'all. I'm a delusional Viking fan, and I'm a proud delusional Viking fan. Shout out to everybody in the building. Did you see the Bills owner throw Coleman and McDermott under the bus? He was like, we didn't even like him. McDermott did, so we picked him. Wow, that's crazy. Dang, the owner throw Coleman. Dang, the owner did? That's crazy. Rams going to win the Super Bowl? Hey, Slim, that's a possibility, bro. Hey, listen, I got the Seahawks and the Patriots in the Super Bowl, but listen, anything, like I said, the playoffs is a 50-50 coin flip at this point. The AFC, besides the AFC, even the AFC Championship game, I know people are saying the Broncos have no chance, but would you be really surprised if the Broncos win with that defense? And then and you underestimating that backup quarterback? We know backup quarterbacks can win Super Bowls, so you just never know. So I'm just saying, nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. So we'll see what happens. Bring in OC. Yeah, exactly. Bring in somebody. Make Flores defensive coordinator and head coach. Oh, Bob, it ain't happening, Bob. Listen, Bob, I love what you're saying, Bob. I get it. Brother, my brother from another mother, my brother. Kevin O'Connell ain't giving up that responsibility. And the coach, the owners listen, they want him to be the head coach for this one. This is the last season if he don't get it together. I'm telling y'all right now. They're going to give him 2026, but I agree with you. I wouldn't mind being, listen, Flores, he seemed like you know what he reminds me of? Like, he just reminds me of like a dude that will make you want to run through a wall for him, man. Like, I don't know how this defense played this good, even though our offense was ranked 29th pretty much all season long. Our offense was horrible. I don't know how our defense played this good all season long, but for them, listen, I probably would have let me where my helmet at, man? Get where my helmet? Where my helmet at? Put my helmet on, baby. Hey, listen. I'll run through a wall. I will run through a wall for Brian Flores. I will run through a wall for Brian Flores, ladies and gentlemen. You know the vibes over here. Y'all know the vibes over here. I will run through a wall for Brian Flores. So we need to keep him in the purple and gold. Keep this, man. But yeah, I get it. McDaniels is going to charge OC. Everybody better hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Everybody hit that like button. Can I get 3 more likes to get 10 likes on this live stream? And hit the subscribe button. We are going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. We're also going live for primetime games as well. Somebody said, hey, listen, Mike, shout out. All right, so, Bob, I like it. Yeah, but yeah, man, Rock, I'm with Bob, but they not going to let that man go. He going to be the head coach until further notice. You know what I'm saying? Until further notice, he ain't going nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. He ain't going nowhere. So, Kevin O'Connell, I know he's saying, hold on, I think I got a quote from Kevin O'Connell. Hold on now. I think Kevin O'Connell was talking. Hold on now. All right, I think this is what Kevin O'Connell said, y'all. I'm gonna try to pretend that I'm Kevin O'Connell. Hold on now. I'm gonna try to pretend I'm Kevin O'Connell. I'm gonna get into my Kevin O'Connell bag and try to imitate him. All right, listen, this is Kevin O'Connell. This is Kevin O'Connell right here. Brian has a unique ability to connect with players, understand their skill sets, and put them in positions to maximize their impact on the field, said head coach Kevin O'Connell. The identity of our defense is a reflection of his leadership and preparation. On a personal level, I've really valued the relationship we've built over the last 3 years. And that shared trust, alignment, and high standard will continue to be critical to our success. This is what Kevin O'Connell said. I don't know if he said this today at a press conference or what, but listen, this is what Kevin O'Connell said. So my whole thing is this. Kevin O'Connell wants Brian Flores to stay. Now, will he stay? Now, I don't know. I know Kevin O'Connell saying, please, don't go. We want you, Brian Flores, to stay. That's what he's saying. He's saying it to that. He's saying it to that man, like Brian Flores. I know I sound like a broken record, y'all. Don't come at me. Don't come at me in the comments. Shout out to TB. What's good, brother? He said, I still want Mike as one of the. Hey, listen, if I was one of the coaches, you know what I would want to be though? I'd be really hyped. I would love to go to like a game and be on the floor, like on the, on that field. I'd be like the hype man. I'd be trying to hype them up like Brian Dawkins. I'd be bouncing off the players like, let's go. I'd be hype, y'all. But you know what I would like to do though? I would like to try to be a scouter. Like I would like to go to schools, go to a whole bunch of schools that are not really known and schools that are known and just watch talent and just have a crazy list. I don't want to have too much of a list, but I have a crazy list and be like, yo, this is the list that we got to go by. This is the list we should go by. Listen, this and that and the third. This is why I'm going to give about 10 different bullet points on each player that I watch, and I'm going to go from there. And I'm going to have my board of which player, like from the first round to the third round talent, and then from fourth round to the seventh round talent, and just be like, yo, if we can get these players in these later rounds, or we get these players in these upper rounds, that's what we got to do, man. I would love to be a scouter, man. Imagine that would be a great job to have, to be a scout. It's a lot of pressure because you'd be like, oh, crazy, draft this guy, and he turns out to be a bust. No, that's not funny though. That's not funny. But if he turns out to be a bust, then he crazy looking at you like the side-eye, like, you told me to draft this guy. He can't even play. It's like, no, let me stop, man. But that's true though. The scouters. So is it all on crazy? What about the scout? Who's on the scout team? I'm gonna have to do my research, y'all. I gotta look up who's the personnel on the scout team for the Vikings. They got some explaining to do. Straight up. Let me read the comments. My bad. I'm just yapping and yapping. Quarterback coach Kevin say better be put on notice. Is the players yes or busted? I agree. Bob. Kelsey has no ability to connect with players, which is why the offense quit on him. Real talk though. That's a true comment, man. The defense never quit. When did you see JJ drop that much? Facts, bro. That's facts. Your Kevin O'Connell says like a Lincoln and JFK voices mashed together. Oh, for real? Hey, listen, I don't even know. I don't know. That's what's up, man. If the Vikings kept Darnold, y'all would be playing in the Super Bowl right now. Vikings fell off after getting rid of him. You know what? That's a comment we're gonna always get, and especially if Sam Darnold wins the Super Bowl. If Sam Darnold wins the Super Bowl, Viking fans all around the world, because I'm from Pennsylvania. I'm Philly everything besides I'm Philly everything besides NFL. I'm a Sixer fan, Phillies fan, yada yada yada, right? And I'm gonna tell you this right now. I ain't gonna sit here and cap. I'll be happy for Sam Darnold, but I will feel some type of way though. I ain't gonna. I'm not. I'll be happy for him, but I'll be like, dang man, what if we would have kept him? But at the end of the day, just because he was good with the Seahawks, don't mean he's gonna do it again with the Vikings. Even though he was good with the Vikings, don't get it twisted. But the Seahawks coaching, they love to run the ball. What do we like to do? We love to pass, I tell you that. But we do not like to run the ball. The one thing about the Seahawks, they ran that ball so many times against who they play? Against the 49ers. And listen, I was saying before, if you can't stop my like Kareem, if you can't stop my sky hook, I'm gonna keep doing it until you stop it. And that's what they did in basketball verbiage. Like, yo, we gonna run the ball. And if you can't stop, you know we're going to run the ball, and you can't stop it, and we're going to still run the ball. The thing about the Seahawks is they're not scared to run the ball. The problem with the Vikings, and I love my Vikings. You know I'm a Viking fan. I'm being honest here. I'm being honest. I know people going to be like, stop hating on my team. Stop hating on my Vikings. Hey, listen, I'm being real with you, bro. You can't handle the truth. That's the problem. Some Viking fans can't handle the truth. Why are you hating on my team? Or you're not a real Viking fan. Listen, I am a real Viking fan, but I'm going to talk and keep it real with you at the same time. And the problem is people don't know. People don't want to hear the truth. It would be 3rd and inches. And this man with a banged up offensive line would do a play action pass. And guess what would happen? A pick 6. Who was the person that called that play? Kevin O'Connell. I'd rather for us to fail running the ball than do a play action pass when it's 3rd and inches, especially 4th and inches. It just doesn't make sense to me. I know I'm boring with my play calling. I know I'm more of a conservative of a way of thinking when it comes to football. I'm boring. I don't like to take chances too much. But at the end of the day, unless you got a Patrick Mahomes, a Tom Brady, a Joe Montana, a Dan Marino, a Steve Young, a Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, one of these great quarterbacks or whatever, bro, I'm not going for it on 4th down sometimes. I'm going to go with the dang on points. Go get me a dang on field goal and call it a day. Live to fight another day. Because them 3 points can add up if you don't get it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If the Vikings... hold on. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Darnold wins. It makes Quasi look like the biggest dummy. Man, I want to know whose decision that was. I know it was probably Crazy's. He get all the blame because he's the GM. But I know it wasn't just his decision. I don't believe it was just his decision. But he going to get the most blame. And I'm going to say, fire him right now. I don't know how y'all deal with me, y'all. I really don't know how y'all deal with me. Fire him now. Get your popcorn ready, ladies and gentlemen. Get your popcorn ready and fire Quasi if Sam Darnold wins the Super Bowl. Fire Kevin O'Connell. Fire everybody, including the owners of the Minnesota Vikings, if Sam Darnold wins the Super Bowl. And you know what? Even if Drake May wins the Super Bowl, fire Quasi. You should have offered 5 first-round picks. Forget all that. Oh, you just want to go 3? No, go 5. You should have got Drake May for 5. Just trade anything to go get him. If that was your guy, don't be cheap and just be like, I just give up 3 first round. No, give up 5. Give up 4 and like 2 second-round picks. I don't care. Go get your franchise quarterback. Listen, if you really wanted him, you should have went and got him. But you didn't. And I'm not saying J.J. McCarthy can't be that guy. Don't get it twisted. But the man keeps getting hurt, and I'm concerned. Everybody keep telling me he's young. He's 22 or 23 years old. That's the issue we have. He's young, and he's getting hurt like every 2 games. Every 2 to 3 games, he gets hurt. Now, I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to come at him. I'm just being honest. Vikings mantra is woulda, shoulda, facts, bro. Mantra, yeah, bro. The president of Pringles, Mike Sports Vibes, has a state unit coming up. Talk that talk, baby. 4th and goal with the play action non-draft. Yes! Oh my gosh, bro. You can't, yo, it's like it's scripted on how bad that play was. How you got Max Brosmer doing a play action pass with a banged up offensive line, is 4th and inches, and this guy says, let's do a play action pass. Oh, that will work. I can't take this. I can't. You can't even make this stuff up. This is it's so bad. It's hard to make up. It's so bad, and people don't want to hold this man accountable. That's what makes me feel like, yo. That's why I be saying some Viking fans can't handle the truth. I mean it. You don't like it? It is what it is. I'm sorry to say, you can't handle the truth. You know what I mean? Praise it, President Pringles. Mike, what up? What up, Grizzly? Chargers about to improve. Chargers. Oh, I thought you said Chargers. Chargers about to improve. Yeah, I think so too, probably. Go Bolt. What's good with you, bro? The Chargers, man, they might trade Justin Herbert, man, because they're going to say he'd be choking in the playoffs, and I think he should go to the Vikings, if anything. Hey, listen, you can have Justin Herbert, and we'll give you Jordan Addison. Hey, listen, we'll give you Jordan Addison, and we'll give you J.J. McCarthy. Yeah, it's a good deal. Just give us Justin Herbert, and we can do the straight-up deal like that. And by the way, add an extra second-round pick. I want a second-round pick as well. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If we fired him, does he keep his popcorn? Someone has to. Yeah, any questions? Nah, I got it. If they fire me, I'm keeping my popcorn. What do you think about Caleb? Oh my gosh, what do I think about Caleb Williams? Talent is out of this world, to be honest with you. He got to work on them turnovers, but listen, he was a play or two away from an NFC Championship game in his second year. Sky's the limit. I feel some type of way because we're going to have to go against this man. Even though we beat him, we almost beat him twice. We're going to go against this man if he stays healthy. I hope he does stay healthy for many years. I got a lot of respect for Caleb. A lot of respect for Caleb, straight up. Niners did that with Trey Young. Can't always leverage that many firsts. I get it. That's true. And you know what's crazy, bro? They traded all those first rounds to get Trey Young, Mr. Skillo V. They did all that, and they still moved on from it, and they still almost got to the dang on NFC Championship game. So they can move on, and they're still winning. I'm just saying. I'm not saying move on from JJ. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they moved on from a first-round pick that they traded up to go get. So, and sometimes you do got to scare money, don't make no money. Hey, listen. If Quasi, the rumor has it that Quasi wanted Drake May. If that was the guy you wanted, and the Patriots said, I want more than 3, well, I'll give you 4. I give you 4, my brother. But all I'm asking is to give me that 3rd overall pick. And also give me a 4th round pick too. Because I'm giving you 4 first rounds. Give me at least a 4th round pick. Because it's a lot of, you know what I mean? Just give me something. With a chance of that being, yeah, give me a 4th round pick. I'm trying to get where are we at? Chargers Niners did that with the Chargers aren't trading Herbert. They just got Miami's head coaching for him. Yeah, they're probably not, but I'm trying to dream, bro. I'm trying to dream. That's all I'm doing is I'm trying to dream. You know, some people don't want to admit it, but you got to dream sometimes. You got to dream. You got to dream about potential, you know, greatness that can happen with your team. That's how I look at it. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. I'm getting off. Have a wonderful day. And I'll try to be live tomorrow. If not, I'll be resting, trying to get 100% wealth so I can be able to be my complete self tomorrow or the next day or the day after that. But I will be live for the AFC game or the NFC Championship game as well. Jesus loves you. Yes, Jesus loves you too, bro. All right, brother. Everybody in the building, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button on your way out. And like I said, we going live for absolutely every Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Shout out to Adventures. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Mike, Grizzly, TB, everybody that's in the building, man. Shout out to you. Yes, we're going live for every Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. We're also going live for primetime games as well on this channel. Not all, but some. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. God bless to everybody. Have a wonderful day. And thank you so much for all y'all support. And let me just read these last couple. Mac Jones is watching against Patriots. If he does well, he be another quarter. Yeah, okay. I like that, Mike. I like that. I hope all is well, brother, man. God bless to you. I am sub. Oh, thank you so much for subbing. Let's go, Vikings. Drop a like. Yes, drop a like, hit the sub. All right, y'all. Peace out. And I'm out. Peace. And don't forget to get your popcorn ready.